Hey friends, welcome to the revamped edition of Save the Drama for Your Shamma for IGTV and YouTube. Now, for my longtime YouTube subscribers, I know that you have noticed by now that I took off my old videos. Please do not freak out. I am actually in the process of reviewing them. Some of them are going to be reshot. Some of them I'm going to keep as they are and just do a little bit of cutting and splicing. Also, I plan on adding captions to all of my videos since YouTube did announce that they're taking away the automatic closed captioning. So I don't want you to fret. Things will be re-released as they are deemed relevant. But for now, let's talk about today's movie, Vampires versus the Bronx.
We got vampires in the Bronx.
The film centers around the main protagonist Miguel, also known as Lil Mare, and his friends Bobby and Luis, who are working hard to save their local bodega run by their longtime friend Tony. The boys face adversity in all directions, from being awkward preteens to nosy neighbors, being tempted into a life of crime, and even their own parents.
I'm working late tonight. Are you sure you don't want me to call a babysitter?
But nothing could prepare them for their biggest challenge yet, saving the neighborhood from gentrifying vampires. So what did I like about this film? Well, I found it to be absolutely adorable. I liked the premise of the three boys trying to save their neighborhood from vampires. It does have a little bit of a parallel between this film and The Lost Boys. However, I feel like this is a great modern update on that concept of the story, and it is very, very funny at times. Just a couple little issues with the storyline that I found. Not a big deal because the movie does end up wrapping up very well, but I did notice that one of the guys that was part of Henny's gang is killed off very early by a vampire, and nobody really addresses it. Of course, you know, Miguel does, and the other two boys, Bobby and Luis, do. But as far as Henny and his boys are concerned, is never mentioned ever since. Like, nobody ever talks about it. And another thing that I found about it that I kind of hoped he would have a little bit more involvement was Method Man as Father Jackson. He was funny. He was definitely a good addition to the story. But since he is the father of a Catholic church, I thought that he would have more ties to the vampires as far as like being a vampire hunter of that sort or whatever. So I kind of felt like they didn't really use him as well as they should have. But that was it. Otherwise, the film I thought was very entertaining, and it's definitely worth a second watch. So if you feel like having a nice movie night in October with something a little bit spooky, then you can watch Vampires versus the Bronx. It's on Netflix now. And that is it for me. Stay tuned next time. See you.